851, turn right heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Hey everyone, welcome to DJ's Aviation. When I say the news is ramping up, I truly mean it is, especially when it's got to do with an aircraft. After a quite few months, with not really any news, in recent days information about Boeing's new middle-of-the-market airliner, dubbed to be the Boeing 797, has been coming out. I've previously covered the adjusted reveal date and the interest from 60 plus airlines. In recent days though, Gulf News conducted an interview with the Senior Managing Director of Marketing at Boeing, and he revealed some interesting information on the carriers interested. Obviously it isn't an interview without the official from Boeing detailing the 797 specifications. I'll briefly go over the specifications given to us, of course, just to reiterate to anyone who isn't already familiar with the middle-of-the-market airliner. Now the aircraft is dubbed to be the 797 and will seat 200 to 300 passengers. It'll be able to fly for 10 hours, it'll have a range of 9,000 kilometers, it will directly rival the A321 Neo series, and will enter into service in the mid-2020s. Darren Holtz, who is the Senior Managing Director of Marketing, stated the following: I think airlines in the Middle East, in the Gulf, have shown very similar interest to what we've seen globally in terms of how this aircraft would enable them to grow in different ways and enable them to expand capabilities. The Middle East was previously a market which I didn't see the 797 thriving in, and after some analysis, I don't know why I didn't think it would. Dubai, as we know, is an 8-hour flight away from half the world's population, so the 797 would certainly make sense on routes to the likes of Asia, Africa, and more. That further validation from the Boeing official would likely say that they are already in talks with carriers in the Middle East for the Boeing 797. As for what airline this is, well, it's hard to say, as it could be multiple. Holtz concluded by saying, "We haven't talked specifically about how the aeroplane would be designed or the technology, but you can imagine that an aeroplane coming into the middle of the next decade would have significant advances in fuel efficiency, advances in production technology, as well as technology that drives the structure of the aeroplane, which in the grand scheme of things doesn't give us anything concrete on the plane's design and more." What he's pretty much said here is that the aircraft may feature technology which drives the structure of the aeroplane. With the Middle East being home to many carriers, which airline do you believe has some form of interest in the Boeing 797? I'm honestly clueless to know which one, so that's why I'm asking you all. I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video of mine, and I look forward to you all joining me in the next one.
Race all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly.